With Jeff Blum and Julia Morales, first of 3 against the A's, first of 6 on the homestand. And the first pitch is swung on by Ramon Laureano and drilled down the left field line. Yordan Alvarez playing left field tonight will dig it out of the corner. And Laureano, who has always hit the Astros well, starts off with a leadoff double. Andrews hits the ball hard. That's a fair ball down the right field line. Laureano will be held up by Mark Kotsay after he went all the way down the line to see how quickly Kyle Tucker got at that baseball. So 2 pitches into the game, and the A's have runners on first and third with a couple of line drive hits in Colorado. And he sends one the other way. That'll be a base hit. Not hit hard, but there was only one defender on that side, so the A's start the game with 3 consecutive hits against Framber Valdez and lead this game 1-0. You see Chapman just behind Joey Gallo, and that's a called third strike. Number 103 as Framber Valdez picks up his first strikeout. Chapman down looking for the first out of the inning.
Well, that may be
our break. Ground ball towards the middle. Correa can't quite get there, and that'll find its way into center field to score Andrews. It'll be 2-0 A's on the ground ball base hit by Chad Pinder. Now it's 2-0 on Jed Lowry. He sends one to center field. Hit pretty well. Straw all the way back. He's looking up. This ball's off the top of the wall. Good read by Pinder at first. He's going to be waved home. Here comes Correa's throw. In time. Pinder out at home plate. Swing and a miss. He gets Murphy to end the inning. Good start for the A's with 5 hits and 3 runs, but Framber works through with a strikeout to end the first. 7-time All-Stars in an Astros uniform in team history. Here are your all-time All-Star selections with an ERA. He gets Altuve on that slider, goes back to it, and Altuve down on strikes. 3-1 pitch is inside. Brantley will draw a walk. Julia. And he picks up a bottom of the zone strikeout here against Yuli Gurriel. Yuli double checking with Pat Oberg to see if he felt that was as low as a strike could possibly go. That's 2 away. Yordan hits one high and deep to center field. Yordan Alvarez, 2-run home run. A proud papa. Left for a paternity leave in the Cleveland series. Comes back with a 2-run shot to center.
That's Yuli's sweet spot out there in left center field. Showing some big time power. He's on the attack early. Got a fastball out over the plate. He knew it. Not too sure Ramon Laureano knew it as he tried to chase this ball through the wall as it went up over his head and out of here 420 feet later.
8 of 10 home runs allowed by Chris Bassett have been the left-hand hitters.
Dad bod? Not sure you can do that.
Correa goes down on that slider, so the slider picks up a couple of strikeouts in the inning. By far the most he's allowed in 1 inning this year. Now number 6 on the night as Stephen Piscotty, coming off the IL, picks up an extra base hit in his first at bat back. Had just a 1-game rehab at the low A level. Swing and a miss. Schwindel goes down on 3 pitches. Framber picks up his 3rd strikeout. There's 1 away here in the second. Part of that first inning off with a double. This one chopped over the head of Valdez. He slowed it up, and that will allow the runner to reach first base. Mark Kotsay not taking any chances on Carlos Correa's arm this time. And now 8 for 11 as Andrews delivers a single to center field. That will score Piscotty. 8 hits of the first 11 batters tonight. They have been on everything. There go the runners, and Maldonado will try and backpick the second runner. He throws it into center field. That will score a run. Double steal by Laureano and Elvis Andrews. And a little ground ball to the right side. That'll score a run. Altuve will make the play to first. And the A's have scored a 3rd run in this inning, 6 in the game against Framber Valdez. It's now 6-2.
Could be something in the delivery. It could be something in the sequence, but he gets Chapman again right there. But that's a common theme for Chapman this season.
4 strikeouts for Framber Valdez, but 3 runs allowed in each of the first 2 innings. It's 6-2 A's. Swing and a miss. Bassett gets him with a fastball in. Chris Bassett has 4 strikeouts of the 5 outs he's recorded tonight. 2 outs in the second inning. To the right side, base hit past the diving Jed Lowry into right field. Well, Miles Straw picks up a base hit on a 3-2 pitch. He's a 2-out base runner.
Doesn't allow his offense to get back in this thing.
Past the mound, and Altuve, even if he gloved that, probably was not going to have a chance to throw out Jed Lowry, who's now 2 for 2 with a double and a single tonight. Ground ball towards third. Toro to Altuve for 1. The return, double play. Framber Valdez dials up a double play against Sean Murphy to get through the third inning unscathed. The Astros trail through 2.5, 6-2. Called third strike outside corner. Pat Hoberg rings up Altuve. Second time Altuve has struck out. Called third strike. Piscotty was halfway down to first base, and he turns around and will walk back to the dugout. To throw the breaking ball when he was hit by a breaking ball on a pitch. 3-2 pitch drops below the zone. That'll be ball 4 issued by Framber Valdez. That ball's roped under the glove of Elvis Andrus, who was in the second base position in shallow right field. 114.7 off the bat. 15 against Bassett. And he goes upstairs to get him with that fastball. Bassett with 6 strikeouts, 2 outs in the 4th.
They showed up at the fireworks place and said, give me your biggest and baddest.
There's a ball in the left field. Abraham Toro with a single in the left, putting runners on first and second.
Long guy, or do you move him into a more high leverage situation?
Up the middle, base hit. Miles Straw 2 for 2. Here comes Yordan Alvarez to score. It is now a 6-3 game on the RBI single by Miles Straw. Martin Maldonado. Maldi grounds one towards third. Chapman will take it to the bag and force out Toro for the final out of the inning. 3 hits though against Bassett with a run scored. The Astros now trail by 3. Little bit up, maybe in. That is the second walk allowed by Framber Valdez. The A's have a leadoff base runner in the 5th. Julia. To the 9 in the lineup through the first couple of innings, and there is Chapman with a 3-1 pitch sent into right field for a hit. Matt Olson will go first to third. And the A's have double digits in base hits against Framber Valdez, who had allowed no more than 6 hits in any start this year. Little tapper. Valdez off the mound in a hurry. Looks the runner back to third and makes the play. Nicely done by Framber Valdez. Chapman will move to second. What an infield in, ground out on Lowry. Now he strikes out Sean Murphy for the final out of the inning. Great job by Framber working out of trouble in the 5th. We are halfway home. Astros trail 6-3. CERN the pen also seems to be fairly popular. Altuve with a base hit down the left field line to start the bottom half of the 5th inning. He'll head to second base. Leadoff base runner for the Astros, down 6-3 in the 5th. Works on the A's TV side. That ball up the middle. That'll be a base hit. Altuve froze initially. He'll be held up as Laureano brings it back in. Yuli Gurriel with a single into center field, putting runners on first and third. And Yordan Alvarez will represent the tying run at the plate.
Murphy setting up outside.
Yordan, high fly ball, deep left field. Ball game tied. The big man hits a 3-run home run. Air Yordan ties it at 6. Baby Jordan's dad is having himself a game in his first game back from paternity leave.
There's a new Big Papi in town.
Yordan 3 for 3. 5 runs batted in. 2 home runs. New team leader in RBIs. And high fives all around from the proud Papa. Pitching change at Minute Maid Park. We're tied at 6.
Massage him the other way into that Crawford box. That's a whole nother level of power for him.
Called third strike on Correa for the second out of the inning when Delkin picks up a strikeout. Foul tip caught by Murphy for the final out of the inning. So when Delkin comes in and strikes out Correa and Tucker, but damage done. 3-run home run by Yordan Alvarez has tied the game up. 6-6 headed to the 6th. Schwindel hit a deep fly ball his last time up, tried to hold up. He goes around. 3-pitch strikeout for Brian Abreu. Nicely done. First strikeout since coming back off the IL. 2 outs here in the 6th inning. Thrower out of the bullpen for the A's. That ball shot past Elvis Andrus into center field. Andrus tried to pick it on a short hop, and it got past him as Abraham Toro will reach to lead off the bottom half of the 6th inning. 1 count here. Way outside, ball 4. You saw double barrel action going for the Oakland A's. Yusmeiro Petit warming up. Come into a second and third. 1-out situation. Altuve, line drive, base hit to left. 1 run scores. Here comes Straw. He'll score. Astros take their first lead. It's 8-6. 4 times in his career. There goes Altuve, line drive past the second baseman Lowry into right field. Altuve easily getting to third. Uncle Mike with a base hit to right field, and the Astros with first and third and 1 out.
Earlier.
Ground ball towards third. Altuve will come home. He'll score. Chapman will throw out Gurriel. It'll be an RBI ground out. With Altuve running, Astros get a run home. It's now 9-6 on Gurriel's 54th RBI of the season. And bases. 2-0 pitch into center field. Laureano will back up and have a play in front of the warning track for the final out of the inning. But the Astros score 3, lead for the first time tonight. We head to the 7th. It's Houston 9, Oakland 6. That ball hit hard, and Elvis Andrus has a 3-hit night. That's going to go all the way to the wall and left. Yordan Alvarez will get it back in, but not before Andrus has a leadoff double for Oakland in the 7th inning. Swing and a miss. Abreu with 2 shutout innings out of the bullpen. Allows a leadoff double, and Elvis Andrus doesn't move from second. Nicely done by Brian Abreu. 7th inning stretch time at Minute Maid Park. Astros lead it 9-6. Little punch shot. That'll work. Kyle Tucker has his first base hit of the night. He's a leadoff base runner for the Astros in the 7th. Called third strike on the outside corner. 1 hit, 1 man left on base. We are through 7. Astros leading the A's 9-6 in the 7th.
That was a nice welcome back for everybody. There you go.
1, 2, 3. Lowry argues with home plate umpire Pat Hoberg on that 0-2 pitch. That looked like it was pretty close to take with 2 strikes. Probably will be in there tomorrow. And also on Thursday against the righties Garcia and McCullers. Ryan Stanek walks off the mound with a 1-2-3 8th inning. A strikeout, a pop-up, and a fly out to center. Astros bullpen out-dueling the A's bullpen tonight. Presley is warming up with the 9, 1, and 2 hitters for the A's due up in this 3-run game as Yuli pops one up, foul territory, but playable. The catcher, Sean Murphy, will put it away, and Birch Smith comes out of the bullpen and has a 1-2-3 bottom half of the 8th inning. Called third strike. Presley picks up out number 2 with a strikeout of Ramon Laureano. And a ball sent into center field. Ryan Presley is going to pick up another save. The All-Star closes it out. And the Astros win this game 9-6. Their biggest come-from-behind victory of the season, down 4 runs tonight. Plummer, that is quite a way to start off the final homestand before the All-Star break.
Yeah, it didn't exactly get off to an electric start. A lot of runs being scored. Framber Valdez getting hit hard, but they made the adjustment. Framber gave him 5. And then Brian Abreu welcoming himself back in grand fashion, going 2 innings. Only threw 24 pitches in those 2 innings, so he was very efficient in the zone. But again, it was the Yordan Alvarez show as he went out there and got the Astros back into this ball game with that swing. The Astros continue to play well against teams who are above 500.
There are the updated standings. The A's now closer to Seattle in the AL West than they are to the first place Astros, who lead by 4.5 games. Astros haven't led by 4.5 games since all the way back on April the 9th, early on in this season. We'll have plenty more coming up, including the post-game show right around the corner.